Welcome to the Truvisionaries 2026. Today I'm joined by Katie Bessant. Katie, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you doing, Leo?
Yeah, I'm very well. Congratulations on your inclusion in the Truvisionaries 2026.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for including me.
Well, we are honoured to have you as part of it. For our audience today, we're going to ask you 3 rapid-fire questions. Nice and simple. Let's get started. Tell us, Katie, how and why did you get started in short-term rentals?
Well, it's kind of been something that I've been involved in for a long time without really realising it. So, yeah, growing up, my grandparents had a bed and breakfast. In fact, they still do. They're in their late 80s and they're still running it. Every year is going to be their last year, but they keep running it. So growing up, I remember going out and helping my granddad change over the sign to no vacancies, and my granny pick up the phone and write down in her diary when someone booked. And then growing up, naturally being in South Devon, I was kind of involved in the industry again without really realising it, doing housekeeping jobs and that kind of thing. And then I started my marketing career and went and worked for a property investing training company. So teaching people how to invest in buy-to-lets and HMOs all the way through to developments, but also service accommodation and holiday lets came up again. And then, as I say, being based in South Devon, I then went and worked for a holiday cottage letting agency. It was a national firm which kept the local brands. So I managed the marketing for the Devon and Dorset brands, but also had the opportunity to be involved with the national campaigns and work in lots of different regions and collaborate across the UK as well. And I've also been an Airbnb superhost myself. I've run my own let. So that's kind of how the Holiday Hive came about and my experience in the industry.
I love it. Okay, well, you're very qualified to answer this next question then, Katie. Tell me, what's the one thing that hosts are not doing that they should start doing today?
If you're still not doing social media or you're still not giving it the love and attention that it deserves, it really is time now. I've been saying it for quite a few years, but it really is time to make it a priority. And I'm really starting to see the difference in the owners that are making it a priority in their bookings and their calendars compared to the owners which aren't and are just still treating it as that'll be nice to do, and learning how to use the platforms and just trying to bumble along and figure it out, and it keeps getting pushed to the bottom of the list.
Yeah, I like that. It's a good answer, and I tend to agree with you. Tell us, Katie, with the crystal ball out, my friend, looking at 2026 and beyond, where do you think we're heading as an industry?
I think there's some exciting opportunities coming up, and I think that, with the technology and things developing, there's lots of exciting opportunities, and the way that guests are searching for holidays is changing. First of all, we got TikTok. We're seeing a huge increase in people finding accommodation and booking through TikTok, but also TikTok are testing in the US a collaboration with Booking.com, where at the moment we have TikTok Shop, so users can go and buy something in TikTok and not have to leave the platform, and that's like completely blown up. So I think it'll be interesting to see what happens with Booking.com and whether the same thing will happen there with TikTok. And I personally use TikTok all the time when planning trips. It's a great way to get a visual idea of what you're actually booking and the kind of experience that you're going to have. So I think TikTok is going to be a really interesting one to watch. And I've seen, clients that I've worked with have some incredible results on TikTok without, just doing a couple of posts. You don't need the same momentum as you do with the other social media platforms. So I think that's one to look out for. And also AI and the way that guests are searching for their holidays using AI and really going into detail about the experience that they want. So that's going to be another interesting one to watch.
Katie, great answers. I'm going to go download TikTok immediately. Sounds like it's quite a big deal. Thank you so much.